What's up, guys? Kyle Lynn here with Ice Team. Today we're out on the lake and I'm going to show you a couple of the things that I like to do for catching panfish out here. This is it's our second early ice, and what we got going on right now is we're sitting on around 6 inches of ice here just north of the metro. We're fishing a school of bluegills, some crappies, maybe some perch mixed in. And what I got going on right now, as you can see on the Vexlar, I got it in zoom because we're in about 18 feet of water. Just gives me a better view of the bottom so I can get better target separation. Here comes a fish. So we got the Pinhead Pro on right now, and the trick to these is just don't stop moving it. You gotta keep bouncing it. Bounce, 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 bounce. Once you stop moving it, the fish kind of lose interest in it, especially since it's a no bait needed presentation. You gotta keep that little flapper at the bottom of the treble hooks moving. When I don't have fish on the screen, I'll give it some good bounces, like what you're seeing there. And then once the fish move in, I'll slow it down to like a 1 to 1.5 inch wiggle with the tip of the rod. And it's just constant movement. Don't stop. That's the key to these baits, is you cannot stop. There we go. So you see the key to working the pinhead minnow again is just non-stop. Do not stop moving it. Just subtle little bounces and shakes to keep that little flapper blade and the treble hooks moving. And the fish can't resist it. It's like candy to them. You know, it's not a very big guy, but even these little gills, they're just lunching it without any bait on it. And it's all due to that little flapper blade. We're on a school of smaller fish here, but you know, just keeping it moving like that, even the smaller fish are enticed enough to try and take a whack at it. So, you know, if it was a bigger bluegill, say like an 8 or a 9, he would have had that treble hook housed, no problem. So, like I said, the key is to keep this thing moving all the time to trigger the bites. Yep, there we go again. It doesn't matter. You may think that it's too hard for them to get a hold of when you're constantly wiggling it. I promise you it's not. They can get a hold of it just fine. And there we go. So next time you're on the ice and you decide to give the Pinhead Pro a try and keep these things in mind. Don't stop working it when you don't have fish around you. Give it long single sweeps. There's a nice gill. When you do have fish around you, short, aggressive little hops, 1 to 2 inches, and don't stop. And I'm telling you, it will increase your fish catches tenfold.